13 strange facts that will make you question reality. Welcome back to Factify TV. Dayla, interesting facts you probably never knew part 3. Today, I'll show you things that sound impossible but are completely real and backed by science. Sit back, put on your headphones, and get ready to expand your mind. 7. A human heart can beat outside the body. With the right oxygen and nutrients, the heart can keep beating because it has its own electrical system. Yes, a human heart can beat outside the body because it has its own electrical system, the sinoatrial SA node, which generates impulses that cause it to contract. For a short time, it will continue to beat as long as it has oxygen. However, to keep a heart alive for transplantation, doctors use special solutions to stop it, preserve it for several hours, and then restart it. The SA node, often called the heart's natural pacemaker, creates an electrical signal that travels through the heart muscle, causing it to contract. This process happens independently of the body's nervous system. A heart will continue to beat outside the body for a few minutes after being removed, as long as it receives a supply of oxygen. For organ transplantation, a heart is taken out of the body but is stopped from beating by being cooled and flushed with a special solution. This keeps it asleep and drastically reduces its oxygen needs, allowing it to be preserved for several hours, typically 4 to 6, before being transplanted and revived. 8. 1 grain of sand contains millions of tiny crystals. Under a microscope, sand looks like an entire miniature universe, full of detailed mineral structures. The statement is an accurate description of what sand looks like under a microscope. A single grain of sand is composed of millions of tiny mineral crystals that have grown and fused together, and when magnified, sand reveals detailed, colorful structures and a unique appearance that differs vastly from its appearance to the naked eye. Sand grains are often made of tiny mineral crystals, most commonly quartz, silicon dioxide, that have broken off from larger rocks like granite. Under a microscope, these grains look like miniature jewels with complex shapes, textures, and a variety of colors depending on the minerals they are made of. Each grain is unique, with its own shape, size, and microscopic details, much like a snowflake. The appearance of sand dramatically changes when viewed up close. It goes from a uniform, often beige color to a vibrant and detailed world of tiny structures when magnified. 9. There is a fungus that turns animals into zombies. Ophiocordyceps infects ants, forces them to climb, bite into a leaf, and die in the exact spot the fungus wants. This concept inspired The Last of Us. There is a real fungus called Ophiocordyceps that infects ants and manipulates their behavior to ensure the fungus's survival, a concept that served as the basis for the fungus in the video game and show The Last of Us. This parasitic fungus hijacks an infected ant's nervous system, forces it to climb to a high point, and then causes it to bite into a leaf in a death grip before dying, creating an ideal position for the fungus to release its spores to infect other ants. The scientific name for this zombie ant fungus is Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. It manipulates infected ants to climb to a specific height and position on a leaf, often on the north-northwest side, where the temperature and humidity are optimal for fungal growth and spore dispersal. The fungus doesn't take over the ant's brain completely, but manipulates its behavior through a variety of mechanisms, possibly by secreting chemicals that affect the ant's nervous system and biological clock. The ant then enters a death grip by biting down hard on a leaf vein, which keeps its body anchored even after death. While the real fungus is a fascinating and creepy natural phenomenon, it's important to note that the version in The Last of Us is a fictionalized version. The game and show imagine a version of the fungus that can infect humans, something the real Ophiocordyceps cannot do, though some fungal research is being done to understand its potential capabilities. 10. Your body emits a faint glow at night. Humans actually produce bioluminescence, just too weak for the human eye to see. Peak brightness occurs around 4 p.m. It's true that humans emit a faint light, or bioluminescence, but it is approximately 1,000 times weaker than what the naked eye can see. This ultra-weak glow is a byproduct of metabolic reactions, and its brightness fluctuates throughout the day, peaking in the afternoon around 4 p.m. The light is real and has been captured using highly sensitive cameras, though it's too dim to perceive without specialized equipment. The light comes from metabolic processes. When highly reactive molecules interact, they become excited and then release tiny flashes of visible light, photons, as they return to their normal state. The glow is incredibly weak, about 1,000 times less intense than the human eye can detect. The light is not visible to the naked eye, but has been captured with sensitive cameras and is too faint to be seen in a normal room. The glow is strongest around 4 p.m. and weakest at 10 a.m., following the body's metabolic cycles. The glow is most visible on the face, with the cheeks and mouth glowing the brightest. That concludes part 3 of 13 weird facts that will make you question reality. Please like the video, comment your thoughts, and share the video to motivate the channel to make more useful videos. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, because part 2 will be out soon and it will be even crazier. Thank you.